Hi, welcome back to another One Piece review. One Piece is officially back.
Raging.
Yeah, this was an amazing chapter to behold and read. So let's get started with the top 5 highlights of it. Coming in at number 5. Wano clashes with the world government. So now we see the samurai outside the flower capital. They're getting ready to battle, getting ready to take on Green Bull, Ryokyoku. He's out here like right now. This is getting intense. And we see the fight start to commence. So, giving some love to the scabbards. These are the best samurai in Wano, and I appreciate them in this arc. So we also see Yamuto. And Yamuto, oh my gosh, she just pulled out a huge rain stopper this chapter on Green Bull. Like straight up uses that kind of bow where it conquers Haki and just bang, just knocks him right down. And he's like stunned for a little bit. But that's what Conqueror's Haki could do. That's the difference between like regular internal damage Haki and the Haki of a Conqueror. We've been wondering in the series, what could King's Conqueror's Haki do? I mean, the admirals are one of the most deadliest Logias in the entire One Piece verse, but if you got King Conqueror's Haki, ooh, you can tussle. You can tussle. Number 3, my boy. Shanks reappears in the chapter. The red-haired pirates reappear in this chapter, and it's completely amazing. Like, we get Usopp's father, we get his crew talking about how they're excited about Luffy, how he became this Yonko, and he's become a great pirate, and Shanks looking at his bounty poster. It's absolutely interesting that we see like the red-haired pirates appear. I mean, it's been bad long years. Like, I remember last year reading those SBSs and how Oda saying how Shanks was going to appear, and then it just didn't happen. We, the fan base, were just like, okay, is this coming back? Are we going to be featured in this? So it's good to see. My number 2, the color spread. 4 Yonkos. The new 4 Yonkos established and solidified. This color spread is amazing. Like, it has all these different beautiful visuals going on. It's absolutely enticing. I love Oda when he uses these full color spread. Flame Emperor. Like, not pirate, but just what the news is, big news, what he's talking about, in this series, solidifying another person who's gained a lot of fame, infamy, a lot of kingdoms are rallying behind him, and that is Sabo and the revolutionaries. So, other thoughts about the chapter. I liked Green Bull's attitude this chapter. I found it very interesting, his perspective, how he views the world, how he's kind of like a Sakazuki fan, but a fan to follow in the world government, and try to rise the ranks through that way. I feel like his perspective is interesting. I want to see how his perspective correlates with his Forest fruit. Now, on the Momonosuke, he really didn't use borrowed bread, but I hope he uses it in the future. That would be really cool. But if he doesn't, I understand, because this fruit is quote-unquote a failure. I don't believe that. It's Vegapunk. He's one of the greatest scientists in the world. It can't be no failure. So after that, we see the Shanks Pirates flashback when they go against the Marines. And I found that very interesting how, we get to see an old pirate run, like you do in Pirates of the Caribbean, how the 2 ships collide. we didn't really get them swinging, you know, from ship to ship. I would have loved to see the Shanks pirates do that, the red hair pirates do that. And it was pretty epic, you know. It really gives a deeper meaning to that scene when Shanks is looking at Luffy's wanted poster and he sees who he become, and like, did he know like the origins, the deepness of the fruit, you know, when Luffy ate it, and is that why he gave, you know, his straw hat to Luffy? Because he ate the gum fruit specifically? I mean, there's a lot of theories going around, and I would love to get more of the red-haired pirates. I do like their younger crew talking about the lore of Luffy. Like, it's Luffy's one of my favorite characters, so to see him just come from East Village, you know what I mean, a small, the quote-unquote weakest part of the, you know, 4 seas, and to come and dominate in the Grand Line and become a Yonko, I mean, it's unbelievably fascinating, you know what I mean, and I find that very interesting. Which also correlates to the color page. I did talk about it earlier in the review, but I like how Buggy, you know, he was another person on Roger's crew, but he was still in the East Blue, you know, quote unquote weakest sea, not many strong people there, and he has also become a Yonko. On to Sabo. Sabo versus, you know, the basically 2 admirals, Green Bull and fucking Fujitora, and they clash, and we've known about this sequence for a while, but we haven't got the finality and details. But in this chapter, we get to it. So it seems like Sabo and a few good men handle you know, the admirals and managed to get Kuma back. You know, Kuma was the person who protected the Straw Hat ship from way back in the day, and it's good to see that he was finally rewarded for that, because he just became a slave after, you know, he protected the ship, and it was looking, I was feeling bad for my boy Kuma, so I'm glad he's free. I'm hoping he could be someone on the revolutionary side, because the revolutionaries, it's revolutionaries agenda time. The revolutionaries are some of the strongest people in the world, you know. Now that you got Sabo as the Flame Emperor, you know, taking this title, you know, sparking the flames and fires between, you know, all these different kingdoms, and you got all these, you know, other commanders, which I wouldn't say are whack, you know, they have pretty interesting abilities, you know, Karasu with the crows, Bello Betty, she has the flag, you know, she can, you know, literally bring the morale up of troops, which makes them fight more equipped, you know. And you have Morlaix with his technology. Now you got Kuma back, and Dragon. I mean, this is Luffy's dad. Luffy is a monster completely. Garp is a monster completely. So Dragon cannot be a weak character. So I hear you to this. Dragon is the strongest character in One Piece. That's how I'm feeling. I mean, Dragon is by all means the worst criminal, and I feel like Sabo's getting this time now because he will be integral towards the end of the story, but we still got Dragon in there as one of the most powerful characters in the series who we haven't seen yet. You know what I mean? We haven't even got his bounty, you know, so let's check him out. And then at the final end of this chapter, we get the Marines and, you know, I guess Akainu, he was talking to his attendant Tensei, Black Horse Tensei, and they were exchanging why, you know, that fallout had happened. So it looks like now, you know, the Admiral's Akainu is going to be very on it to take pirates' heads. They're going to be very on it to make sure that it's game over, and I'm very interested in what the world government is going to have to offer in these later arcs in the series, now with the SSG, now that we see more of the admirals. You know, I mean, we have all the admirals revealed, you know, we got Akainu, we got Eam. The world government is pulling up with something. They talking about a world cleansing. It's crazy out there, but you know, we still got the Straw Hat Gang, you know, about to take them down, hopefully in the future. If you like this video, please give this a like, comment down in the comment section on anything I missed in the chapter review, and subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.